What's up, music maker? This is Luke from Sojourner Tracks at sojournertracks.com. Have you ever gone to record something and what you're hearing back in your headphones just is completely out of sync with your music? It's so frustrating, so annoying. You know you're singing in time, you know you're playing in time, but what's coming back through the headphones is way out of time. It's called latency, and it's really easy to fix in Logic Pro. Let's check it out. I've got a session pulled up here, and the first thing you need to do is go to Logic Pro X, Preferences, Audio. What we're looking at here is the input-output buffer size, and I talked about this a little bit in my video on how to stop system overload notifications, so be sure to check that out. But this is tied to latency, and there it's measured in milliseconds. You can see 132 milliseconds. That's the time it takes a signal to go from my microphone into my interface, into my computer, and then back out to my headphones. So we want this number as low as possible, and to do that we're going to drop this number down to 32. You can see that dropped to 90.8. If I had my interface plugged in, that number would be even lower. And as you get into your system, you're going to see different numbers. The important thing is that you're driving that number lower. Some systems may even be able to handle recording latency that's usable at a higher input-output buffer size, but 32 is generally where I go, just because that's going to be the lowest latency possible. You apply that. If that does not completely solve the problem, there's one other thing that you can do, and that is low latency mode. If you don't see this, right click up here, customize control bar and display. Just make sure that this is enabled, low latency mode here. All you have to do is click that. You only need to use that while you're recording. So what it's going to do is it's going to shut down some plugins that are using too much processing power and slowing things down, which shouldn't generally be a problem if you're just recording through some EQ, compression, stock plugins, what have you. But especially if you're recording guitars through third-party amp modeling software, things like that, low latency mode may shut those down, and that could be a problem for you. So just you have to try it out, see what works. That's why I mentioned this second, because I would start with the buffer size and then use low latency mode if that doesn't completely solve the problem for you. That's all for today. I hope this has been helpful to you. If it has, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you in the next video.